Two, one. Thank you for what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the That Kinda Makes Sense podcast. We'll be talking about shit that just kinda makes sense. It's your host, Salika Ziggy. I got J Dog over there. You know what we finna get into. Straight drunken controlled chaos. I just want y'all to
Control
know
chaos,
we're
man.
drinking this episode. Right?
You feel
Now,
me?
we finna get into some shit this EP. Right? I just want y'all to know this EP is finna get a little redonkulous, if you will, right? Because if you remember the last couple episodes, I think an episode or two ago, we asked J Dog if he ever gonna finish Black Clover.
If I ever watched
So
Black
guess
Clover,
what?
first of all.
So guess what? He finished Black Clover and the movie. We finna have a good time.
A good time at that, yes, sir.
We finna have a fantastical time. But first, let's get into this question of the week. Now, the question of the week was parents. What's the word? Parents, what's one thing you learned from your kids? Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nobody responded to this question of the week, but with me and Johnny being parents, I'm figure we probably share our parenting stories. So I'm gonna let J Dog go first because I feel like his story is gonna be funnier than mine.
I mean, realistically, the way you worded the question, I was like, dang, that gotta make me think a little bit. But if it's one thing that my
A
kids
whole
have
week
taught
and
me,
nobody responded to it.
not everybody got kids. You feel me?
That's true.
It is what it is. But like one thing my kids have taught me is that the word no ain't really an option. It's a suggestion. It's a suggestion. So like if they ask me for something, even if I do say no, it's like, do I really mean no? Like if I didn't have it, that made me want to give it to them. So no is not really an option, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So it's like
I ain't gonna lie.
if they ask for it, it's my job to do everything in my power to make it happen.
I understand. Ain't gonna lie. One thing being the parent taught me is that see, there go that liquor kicking in because now my balls is finna drop. It's something mad emotional.
We might have to reshoot this thing.
Boy, you hear me? Nah, I'm not an emotional drunk. I promise you, I'm not an emotional drunk.
Nah, it's gonna be the
I
focus
get
aspect of
active.
it.
Boy, I get locked in. Like, best believe when this party come, I'm finna be that motherfucker. Whoop, there it is. Nah, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
For the
Nah,
people that
cha, cha,
don't
cha,
know,
nah, cha,
we
cha,
feel
cha.
we bro and the missus are planning a 90s throwback party in the next month in May. So that's what we chatting about off the side when we get off topic. You feel me?
No, bro,
I
we
gotta keep
finna
bro
be in that
focused a little
motherfucker.
bit.
Facts. So what I've
Parenting
learned as
takes.
a parent is that, yeah, what I've learned from my kids is that, um, being a dad, being a parent isn't just being there, right? Being there can mean multiple things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hurt, you gotta be there, but you don't gotta be there as a dad, you gotta be there as a nurse. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
Like, his heart get broken. You can't be there as a father, you there as a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get older, you feel me? Pray, hopefully that this doesn't happen to neither one of our children, but they car break down in the middle of the highway or they get into a car accident. You see what I'm saying? They car break down in the middle of the highway. You not showing up as a dad, you showing up as a mechanic. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Your kid get into an accident somewhere, you not showing up as a dad, you showing up as an EMT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that parent role got you wearing all the
Like,
capes.
You see what I'm saying? Like, being a parent means you feel me? Like, being a parent means you're there, but you're not just there. You're involved, like, in everything that has to do with your baby, you is in the picture, and that's something that I had to learn the hard way because when my son first popped out, Imma be honest with you, I had no interest in being a dad, like, I didn't care, bro,
He
like,
said,
for the
"You
I ain't
here
gonna hold
now?"
you, like, you feel me? Like, for the first Imma be honest, for, like, the first, like, 2 years, I you here, like, I had no interest in being a dad, but, like, as I grew and as he grew and watching him grow, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, "Hey,
Yep.
this little motherfucker might be alright." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this little motherfucker might be alright, you know? So, it's just you know?
Nah,
And
that
I'm
definitely makes
learning
sense.
that
I can
there's a
relate to
difference
that.
between a dad and a father.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, that's just something that I'm learning, and that I'm learning with each passing day, with each passing hour.
So it's like every day is a new chapter, a new page.
Bro, a new collection of toys, you feel me? A new TV show that put him to sleep, you feel me? A new character in Bluey that was in there since season 1, but he wasn't paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know Bluey had pit bulls in it. I found that out yesterday after rewatching the show 18 times. You hear me?
Yeah. Boy, I
Like,
remember that Bluey
damn,
phase. I ain't even gonna lie. I was in
bro.
I was in Target one day. After I picked her up from school, they had these like 3-foot stuffed animal blueies. She seen one. She said, "I want it." I said, "Say less." She like, "My brother need one too." I said, "Say less." Spent $60 on stuffed animals that day.
Oh, yeah.
I said, if it wasn't for the culture and for the me being a dad, it wouldn't have happened. But you asked for it, you can
But
get it.
for me, I'd have told I can't even sit here and bullshit. I'm talking about I would've told Grayson, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. You feel me?
I can't tell her no.
Well, I
I'm
remember
sorry.
taking Bro, I remember taking Grayson to the store. He wanted this big ass Hot Wheels track. I told him no. That Friday, I went and bought the motherfucker. Like that Friday, bro. If I'm not mistaken, we went on a Wednesday. That Friday, I went and bought that motherfucker. It's sitting in his room right now. He don't even play that. He don't even play with that motherfucker no more.
Shit. Anything to see them
Guess what
smile, that's
though?
all we care about.
That's true. But guess what though? I'm finna go put that bitch together in a minute. You understand me?
He said, I'm about to use it. If you ain't gonna use it,
You
I'm about to
understand?
use it.
God damn it, I'm finna use this super speedway. You got me fucked up. Yeah,
Shit. One
being a
thing,
dad and being a husband is two of the most like eye-opening things I've ever did in my life.
right?
You feel me? Like, but to all my people in relationships looking to be in relationships, bro, learn how to love first before you learn how to show it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta
You
understand
feel me?
yourself.
Like, you feel me? Because not everybody know how they want to love. First and foremost, love yourself before you love somebody else. Love something before you figure out how to love a person. You feel me? Because not everybody love the same way. You feel me? That shit that I'm learning my damn self. Again, 2 shots in, we finna start rambling about emotions.
Nah, I'm gonna pull this back. Nah, real talk. You a whole husband and a father. I'm a father. I was engaged, but like you feel me, it hit different to take that next step. You got all the more responsibilities in that lane, so like it
No,
makes
it's not.
sense. It don't, but like until you say I do, ain't nothing really changed versus me just asking you the question.
Oh, bro, let me tell you something. After being married 5+ years, right? It was our 5th anniversary in February. We finna be together 12 years in July.
Right.
After being with the same person for half my damn lifetime, this is something I must tell you. Okay. It's one thing that I must tell you. Never stop learning.
Boy.
You hear me? Never stop learning. Never stop flirting. You feel me? You feel me? We grown now. I can't pull that high school bullshit. I can't think I'm Chris Brown and slide across the hallway, bro. You know, I can't do that shit no more.
You better be down.
I'm finna be, excuse me, crack, damn. Really? Damn.
Nah, I will say that is
But,
one thing. You know, you can't stop that chase. That's a never ending thing.
but we gonna go ahead and pull it back. Go ahead, sir.
Shit, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this episode.
The one thing that you've been waiting to talk about for 2 weeks, down, I got you, big dog. We gonna talk about that. Yo, again, a couple
Man.
episodes ago, me and Hound Dog tasked the homie J Dog to go watch Black Clover, the anime that me and him hold in high regard. Well, I don't know about him. I hold that. I hold it in like I hold it at like mine 4th of the new age anime, right? It'd be higher if it wasn't still going, but
It is. We got a season coming out this year.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's gonna happen. You feel me? I read bits and pieces of the manga, so shit's supposed to get utterly nasty, but that's, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I
No.
seen before I dive into it, I seen little previews of season 2, and I'm like, oh yeah, we about to be in this thing.
Oh boy, off rip. Because off rip, they gotta go rescue 2 whole captives.
Right. Shit, 2 of the best.
Bro. 2 of the strongest. From hell.
The ones you want in your corner.
From hell. Y'all gotta go to the pits of Tartarus to go save these goddamn to go save these 2 captains.
Yeah. But now before we get ahead of ourselves, alright, so check this. Black Clover. Ain't started. Hadn't watched it. Brandon was like, yeah, you need to go check it out. I'm like, cool. So we shot episode this
This 8.
This 8. So that'd be episode
This 8.
6.
No, this 9.
Oh shit, this 9. So that'd be EP 7.
This 9.
Go ahead and check out EP 7, you know, see the madness, utter nonsense. So we shot that on a Sunday. Monday, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna lock in. I ain't gonna lie, episode 1 put me to sleep. And I'm like, man, if you ain't catch my attention in
Yeah, this
episode
is
1,
9.
I don't know how I feel about it, you know? But I made a commitment to the bros, to the podcast, to all of you. We'll go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna follow through. So Tuesday, I lock in, start all over episode 1. I ain't gonna lie, when I binge for real. Night 1, knocked out 20 episodes, 22 actually, and I'm just like,
This
okay,
nigga
that what
this
Asta
nigga in
he
season 2 so serious.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for the fact that each section was 50 episodes, bro, that was crazy. But
Tremendous.
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 I'm like, y'all was going through it watching this step by step back in the day.
Back in the day, nigga, you understand?
I'm like, shit, it's crazy, but I'm gonna get the same feeling when season 2 drop, cause I'm there for every episode. But nah, so I lock in, and I'm just like, okay, this cool. You got Asta, you got the friendship rivalry. I feel like every good friendship needs that type of rivalry. Like, I'm gonna push you to do better, and in return, you gonna push me to do better. And at the end of the day, we just gonna do some off the wall good type of stuff. So I like that off the rip once I got locked in. That was Tuesday. Wednesday, knocked out another 22 episodes. So I'm 40 some odd in. Then
The
work got
season
the
and
best of
change.
me. So I ain't watched none for like 2-3 days. Um then I hit Sunday. That was my chill laid back day. I think I went from episode 46 up to 85. So I knocked out a good 40 ball in one day. I'm like, that's all I
Oh,
focus
yeah,
on. Like, I put everything
he
else on the
wasn't.
burner because I'm like, I got a deadline.
Nigga, you tripping, nigga. That's
But you feel me?
this
Like,
nigga over here putting work shift hours into the anime, bro. Bro, look, it was not that serious.
it
I
wasn't that
promise you.
serious, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was committed to doing it because I was like, all right, if we're gonna really talk about it, we're gonna talk about it to the best of my ability. And once something
Heard that.
captures my attention, I'm here for it if it's worth it. And it proved to be worth it. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm like, all my other shows, I can go ahead and rewatch them. I could binge them after I'm done with Black Clover. So it wasn't no big deal.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's like, all right,
Okay.
cool. And then we shot the next episode, and I was like, bro, I'm on episode 100. I got 50 left. And then I text bro, I'm like, I'm done. And he was like, for real? I'm like, yeah, went ahead and knocked that out. Then yesterday, I was helping my daughter's mom with some stuff. Really just getting my daughter room straightened up, got her some stuff, helping her get it set up. And she was like, you was watching Black Clover, right? I said, yeah. She said, did you watch the movie? I said, nah, because the movie on Crunchyroll was subbed, and I don't really watch sub like that. She said, nah, the one on Netflix. I said, I ain't know about that. So guess what I had to do today? Went ahead and watched the movie. That movie
You heard
was
me.
nice. I ain't even gonna lie. So like Asta,
What's your favorite part of the movie?
favorite part of the movie. I don't want to be that guy saying the ending because it's like we in a day and age where like when we know something's gonna happen, you can kind of predict what's gonna happen. But it's nice to see how it play out. But like I like how when the anime started, it was like Asta and and they both wanted to become the Wizard King. But now that we getting into things like the thick of it, it's really like if any one of them had a chance to do it, it's gonna be Asta. Like he take down all the
Wait till
heavy
season
hitters.
2.
Season 2 gonna be nuts. Like Asta takes down all the heavy hitters. He has his little backups, which I'm kind of like 50-50 on, because let this man be great. Like if he gonna be great, let him be great. But like for him to be the one to take down the devil, and then even the elf, and then this movie that I just seen for him to take down the former Wizard King, the head of the posse, he's him. You feel me?
Move like 2.
Right. It's like, he was down and out getting beat. And then, the devil said, let's take it up a notch. I'm here for it. Let's go. Now, for a movie, I ain't gonna lie. What I like and what I don't like is how they kind of drag out the fights. But that's because I watch shorter animes most of the time. So like I get that it's worth watching the fight, seeing how everybody come together. Because like to see Asta go ahead and beat the Wizard King, that's one thing. The former Wizard King, that's one thing. But to see like Noelle, she won her battle. To see, he won his battle. It's like, okay, all of these characters is why Asta the way he is. And you kind of get that in the early beginning. So like, it makes sense once you think about it. Watching it, I ain't even gonna lie, it's like, bro, can we get back to the main picture? We know who gonna do what they gotta do. Why am I watching these
Yeah.
side quests?
I
But
mean, but the side quest is sometimes what makes the anime.
no, definitely, cause like I was seeing stuff online, cause once you start searching stuff, things start popping up. It was like, was cool. People liked in the beginning, but toward the end of it, it was like, he got too cocky and he kind of fell off. I felt a little different. For you to be a nobody, a commoner, and at the end of the season, you find out that you're royalty? Come on, G. I'd have been too hype. Head
Bro,
big, bro. I'm like, you mean I'm royalty?
bro.
Like, it explains a
That
lot.
man, head get massive. Wait
Massive.
till
I'm
season
like,
2 come
he
out.
said, I am him
Bro, he became him.
quickly. And I'm like, real
That
talk,
man, kept getting shit given to him.
given. And I'm over looking at Asta like, where your spirit person at, bro? Like, you got this
Yeah.
crazy grimoire. And honestly, Asta versus Asta, I feel like Asta's mopping like he gonna get his shots in, but that the way he
I feel
can
like, I feel like it really all depends on like the timing and the location of this battle.
agree to disagree.
Now, no. Like, don't get me wrong. Asta and them two going at it. I feel like Yuno's bringing more power. Like he's bringing more power to the table, but more power to the table can't really do shit against somebody who wields anti magic. So I feel like
Exactly.
it
That
all
anti
depends.
magic go
You
crazy.
know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. It's
I
like
feel like it all depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I see it.
but I feel like we got not a sneak peek of how it probably would go, but when they was in the kingdom and they was doing that little award ceremony and you had Julius up there with the Clover King and it was announcing like the outcome of the first year star earnings and everything, was top dog, but like Asta was right there and then like everyone in the crowd was like all these commoners and they ain't nothing, really bashing them type stuff. So that was like,
Bro,
was like,
go ahead. Cause
was
there's something
like,
about
it was like, let's show them why we up here. Like, we're not up here for no reason. The fact that thought about that through his attack at Asta, and bro literally just blocked it with his little demon slayer sword. That
you
hit
hear me.
different.
Didn't waste no time.
No
Just
time.
said who.
Didn't realize it was even happening. So you mean to tell me 1-on-1, fight to fight, you gonna pick over Asta? That
No.
demon sword really is it hit different.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason I pick over Asta is because of what I read in the manga and because just brings way more power to the table. But again,
You can
way
bring
more
all the
power.
power, but if it
That's what
get
I'm saying. You
negated, what you
can't you
doing?
can't bring you can bring all the power you want, but when a nigga wield anti magic, I feel like bringing all this horsepower ain't gonna do shit.
Ain't gonna do
So
nothing. Nope.
that's where that conundrum lies. It'll really be a battle of endurance. You see what I'm saying?
And I feel like
Like,
Asta, that's all he done been training to do is straight endurance.
yeah, that nigga
Like,
buff as fuck. He been in the gym training with
bro be
All
down
Might.
and
That
out
nigga
and
big
still
as
be trying to
hell.
go.
Bro, my magic ain't giving up. Nigga arm broke. Sword in his mouth. Run that. Run that.
Now, I will say one thing I did notice about the anime is like people die, but they don't really die. Like, this ain't a gruesome anime. This is something like you could watch with like kids or like people that don't get squeamish by blood, because the only people that don't really die was the people that killed themselves.
And
Like,
they
and
blew up with some weird shit.
yeah, like it's like during that first session of it, um when him, Noel, and I gotta look at my cheat sheet because I be forgetting names. That's what happened when you binge watch, bro. Everything kind of get jumbled together.
That nigga said I be forgetting
What
names.
is bro
He
name?
gotta up the cheat sheet.
Up the cheat sheet with the quickness.
You talking about
Uh,
Magna?
yes, Magna. When they went to that little village, and at the end of the fight, bro self-destructed himself. I was like, that's like one
Pussy
of the only
move, by
times
the
you
way.
done seen somebody like die.
Bro,
And
pussy
like,
move.
it was because you lost, so you gonna take yourself out the game?
You hear me?
Else.
After killing old boy and giving bro character development, you gonna get away like that? Pussy ass, bro. Oh, that
Like how
fight
you do that
that
to
that
how you
fight
do
left
that
a
to
sour
us?
taste in my mouth.
It definitely did. But nah, it's that fight. Obviously, they show like the demon or the devil. They show him dying, and then maybe like one or two more scenes. But it was like these people getting hit with swords, crazy magical powers, and like it ain't too much bloodshed in the anime. I
Not
kind of
really,
liked
though.
it, but then again, I kind of didn't, because it's like me looking at it from a younger age. It's cool because it's not too graphic or gruesome, but like older me's like, bro, died, bro. Where's the excitement at it? Like, sever this man's head. Like, he don't deserve to live. So it's like it made sense from like depending on what age group you was trying to do. And honestly,
That's
based on like when this really came out, we would have been way younger. So it kind of makes sense.
we would have been in our teenage years.
Yeah. So like we probably would have still thought the same way, but it's like for them to make it do what it do, it made sense. I ain't gonna lie. Now,
Hell
when I
yeah.
talk about things in the episode that didn't make sense, what's bro
Hold
name?
on. Hold on. Hold on. If we
Go
gonna talk
ahead.
about things that didn't make sense in Black Clover, nigga, the way the rich be talking to the poor be pissing me off. Nigga, you understand me? The way them royal motherfuckers be talking to anybody. Looked at
Bro,
Asta, call that man the scum of the earth. Asta said, "Excuse me, my apologies. I'm sorry. Let me squeeze past you. Get the fuck off me, you rodent."
boy. I'm like, ain't no way.
What, bro?
Not knowing, bro. Can't none
What,
of y'all
bro?
beat me for real, bro. Bro, that man
You
got his
hear me?
grimoire, bro. He said, I'm really
and that one
untouchable.
scene, bro, up that motherfucker and said, run that shit. Like when he was in that one scene, bro, it was the Black Bulls, they sitting there on the Wizard King's invite. These niggas over here, this nigga Asta munching on some pizza, smacking it, killing that shit. They over there talking about some, who the fuck let the royal rats in the building, and then Asta like, hey, bro, shut the fuck up.
Bro, I
You
was
feel me? Like,
invited.
you ain't about that shit. You feel me? I'm over here trying to eat. Y'all niggas over here on bullshit. Like, what the fuck what you hoop? He said, bro, what you hooping and hollering for? Jesus. Puffing out your chest. And then when he went to go check that shit, they went to go jump his ass. I said, y'all some pussies.
Bro,
Y'all some pussies.
negated all the
Cat,
attacks.
a captain. I think it was Captain of the Silver Eagles put up talking about some, man, sit your peasant ass down. And this is why I like Fagoleon, because the captain, Silver Eagle captain, flexing his power. Yeah, nigga, what's up? You was puffing up, you got your chest out. Yeah, but you forgot you was in the royal neighborhoods. Fagoleon was like, hey, you
And
ain't, nigga?
boy, he said, "You ain't no better than nobody else here."
You feel me? Fagoleon pressed him. He said, nigga, don't let this money. He said, nigga, all cause you rich don't mean you bigger than a program. Y'all jumped somebody who was invited by the Wizard King. Stand down. I said,
Right,
ooh.
right.
Ooh.
That man Fagoleon something different. He the people's man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, Fagoleon is forever one of my favorite captains.
Definitely.
Because of how he looked at Asta. He didn't look at Asta as trash, as terrible. He looked at Asta as, you got some strength, and I like that. And I like your convictions. You see what I'm saying? I like
Yep.
what you stand for. You got a good head on your shoulders, and I can respect that.
Now, as much as
Fuck
I
what
do
these Silver
like,
Eagle niggas talking about.
as much as I do like Fagoleon, Nozel, Mr. Silver Eagles himself, it's something about him, bro. I just kind of cling to. It's like we all, as an older sibling, we all give our younger sibling BS, no matter what. But for
Nah,
like,
bro, there's BS, and then there's Nozel.
but like, at least for me, like once I figured out why he did it, I kind of respected it.
I didn't. You could have just talked to her about that shit.
Some people don't know how to.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's valid. That's valid as fuck. Cause he looked like the type that didn't know how to talk about his emotions.
Not at all.
You feel me? Mama died at a young age. I understand why he act like that.
Facts.
But at the same time, it's like, come on
Nah,
now, bro.
bro, like,
You
I
didn't
ain't,
show her respect until she hit you. You didn't show her respect until you watched her hit. I think it was her older brother with that
Sea
sea
Dragon.
dragon's roar.
I ain't gonna lie, as much as I like Noelle, I hate when she calling her attacks. It just seemed like so forced. It's like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, in the sub, it do seem a little sea dragon throat. You know what I'm saying? Like it seemed a little,
I know the song
but I
gotta go
love it when she
crazy with
called
it.
it. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When she got that wand, I gained mad respect from her
Yeah.
because nigga, she was up in that bitch like Hermione from Harry Potter. She didn't give a fuck. What's up, nigga?
Said I'm gonna try it at least.
The nigga, she hit you with, bro. She was throwing Sea Dragon's roar like motherfucking Avada Kedavra.
Any chance she got, she said we out
up
here
that
with it.
shit. And nigga, when she up that Valkyrie armor, nigga, she up that shit. She didn't give a
Bro, I
fuck.
seen
What's up?
that, bro. I was like, oh, you trying to evolve. It hit different. Now it hit the feels a little bit because like that's how her mother fought. And I'm
You
like,
hear me?
I like that. I like that. And when Nozel seen her like that, he was like, oh, you really about the business. So that's why
Bro,
I
and
think
got to bro,
you show up.
and got to work.
Got to
You
work
understand
with
me?
it, whooping them
Got
all out
to
here.
work. Unlocked her mom's spell and got to business. You understand me?
But like,
That say what you want about the Black Bulls.
oh, they get it done.
They stand on business.
I like it. I
They
like how
stand on business.
in the star ranking they was dead last, negative what 50, and then the
Nigga like
Golden Dawn up
100.
there were like 100 plus. A whole
Boy,
1 year pass. They number 2, and
you hear me?
not even off by a lot. Like you gotta understand, for them to pass everybody, they had to earn at least 150, 60 some odd stars in a
I
year.
mean, shit. The shit they was doing.
Oh, for sure. They was out here conquering shit left and right.
You feel me? They went to motherfucking Atlantis. They went to fucking Atlantis,
bro. When they
and
fought,
saved Atlantis.
what was that man name, bro? Of the
Who, that
third
beast
eye.
motherfucker?
Yes.
I forgot his name. I know you're talking about
I'm like,
that
they
despair.
deserve all the stars for that, just for fighting him, bro. Because ain't no way y'all fighting the man from the third eye, and like Asta and
Noel.
nah, not even him, not even her. Black Bull Captain,
Yami.
Yami, yes. I don't know how I forget that. When they was
They gonna
fighting,
flame your ass in the comments.
they definitely is. But see, nah, because when I think of Yami, whole side comment. When I think of Yami, I think of Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's like I'm not trying to get things confused.
Heard that.
So my bad. Like
I retract my previous statement.
like not even thinking like Yami, I'm thinking dead ass Yu-Gi-Oh. You talking about that? You talking about the Pharaoh, which is a whole
You hear me?
conversation, a whole different episode. But nah, when I well
Because I
Asta
got questions for that one. Because we can really get into the conversation. Who you think is richer, Kaiba or Bulma? But
hey, it'd be like that. But when Asta and Yami was fighting the elf, again, that's why I'm bad at names. I tell people that all the time. Lick. When they was fighting Lick, I was like, it had to be
Lick,
Asta.
yeah.
Only could be Asta. But it's like, the fact that Yami was always there backing him up, it kind of felt like a crutch in a way, but at the same time, it made sense because like when you got somebody in your ear telling you to push past your limits, I felt you can't do nothing but go all out. So like for that fight was nice. The fact that he discovered a new fighting technique was steady character development. That whole episode or that whole time frame of them fighting Lick was nice before they even knew what they had really got into. But
Hell yeah. Actually, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a couple fights that I love in Black Clover. That one fight, granted, well, it's two fights that I love that stand out to me. The first one, however, it's a filler episode, and I'm pissed about it. That time where all the captains fought.
yeah.
That shit was gas. Do you understand me? I wish that shit was canon because I ain't never seen niggas throw hands like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The team comp was absolutely terrible
Yeah.
because they had Nozel, which is a heavy hitter, right? They had Captain Jack, another heavy hitter, and Yami, who is the biggest heavy hitter. And then they had that one captain who can control vortexes or some bullshit. And then they had Fagoleon, a heavy hitter. The Dream Captain, a heavy hitter. Yo, Power can control a fucking dimension.
Bro, she different, bro. The fact that she
You
was
see what I'm saying?
the fact that she was asleep, woke up
And
on
was
state
going crazy.
business.
Boom. Woke up and got to work.
And I'm like, I don't know what's more dangerous, you being asleep or you being woke.
Bro, like, you see what I'm saying? And then you had Captain Briar who had the motherfucking rose petals, and then you had the Golden Dawn captain.
William. Yeah.
Nick,
That man William something
what was his name?
different. William.
Said
Vengeance.
William, yeah, bro.
Captain
Like,
Vengeance.
Captain Vengeance, bro. Captain Vengeance, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That fight, and then the fight where Yuno fought the captain of the Aqua Deer.
Yeah,
The dude who be painting.
bro.
Captain Ren.
Rel is somebody special. For him to be as young as he
Boy.
is, he gonna be a problem.
Boy.
I feel like
That man said, he said, bro, I ain't never seen somebody smile talking about some damn, you got some power. This motherfucker,
sound
he
just
gliding
like
on
you.
ice and shit. Huh?
Sound just like you talking about some. I can't wait for the day someone want to try me. I'm ready to throw hands, man.
Bro, I can't wait. You feel me? Me and my the whole time, me and one of my homies slapbox today. He was like, he over here because he got reach on me. I said, all right, bro, don't reach out too far because I'm going to get that ass. He reached out too far. I weaved that shit. I'm tearing the motherfucking rib cage to smithereens, bro. You feel me? I'm looking like Captain America when he was punching that bag in the first Avengers, bro. I'm just tearing that motherfucker up. Do you understand me? But yeah, nah, bro. You know, they over here just going, flying around. Everybody else like, damn, they really over here doing this shit.
Man,
Them niggas over here going crazy. This nigga Ren talking about some, let's do more. He start painting motherfucking creatures and shit. Nigga painted a motherfucking chimera cannon. He didn't give a fuck. He was
which
just,
is crazy. Like the
bro.
crazy part about it, as much as I like Asta and as much as I like what he do and his anti magic, I feel like of all the captains, Real is the one that would give him the most problems.
Oh, of course.
And it's crazy to say that because he's the youngest captain. Like,
Hyperactive as
how
fuck.
do you combat something that bro pulls out of his mind and paints?
You hear me? This nigga, his power is literally imagination. And this nigga's 19.
Bro's really pulling out a mouse tool.
You hear me? You see that paintbrush, just be ready for some bullshit. That's all
Utter
that's all I gotta
nonsense,
say.
bro. I was just like
Utter
thinking about it. I'm like,
nonsense.
all the other captains, like you kind of know what they about to do, but real, I don't think it's a fight. Now I might be wrong, but I don't think it's a fight where he used the same type of motion. Like, bro, done
No.
always each fight he done always evolved. It's like you got all the captains, they got their main moves. Like no matter what, if they get in the one-on-ones, you're gonna see at least 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same move that you done seen before. But real? Hold on, buddy. I got something new just for you.
You feel me? Damn, I like that color purple. Let's see what I can do with it. You feel me? Let's
Straight.
damn, that
I'm
blue
just like,
kind of vibrant. Let's see what I can do with it.
oh, it's a gloomy day outside. Let me paint something to brighten the horizon. I'm like, bro,
You
what are
feel
you
me, bro?
on?
Bro finna put you through a plethora of emotions, bro. I'm telling you, he's finna tear your ass up. And somebody else who finna tear your ass up. Marilionna. The wild animal.
She's a
Fagoleon's crash out sister.
crash out is an understatement.
She looked at that, bro. In the movie, she looked at that motherfucking wizard queen. Went
Man,
3 rounds with this bitch.
it
Talking about
wasn't
some round
done.
3.
Bro, she said
Round
round
3.
3, bro. I got hyped. I said, let's go. Like round 1,
Bro.
that was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Round 2, I'm like, okay, we on business. Round 3, all right, this might be a little much for the folks in the comments and they gonna talk about me. But it's like the excitement when y'all got, or when we got, when Goku hit Super Saiyan. It's like, oh, we not done yet. It's more to
Bro.
come. Don't want it to stop.
Man.
Bro, the fact that she
You feel
had
me?
more within her, and now, even though she does, her moveset is exactly the same, it comes out in different ways.
Her
Like,
power is just overwhelming, bro.
It is, but it's like her moveset, her spells are almost all the same. It's just like each time we done seen her, they done always got stronger. It's the
It's
same spell.
Calcius Brachio.
I can't even pronounce it, and I'm
No,
just like, I'm already knowing. She say them
bro,
words, utter nonsense is about to go down. Facts. It's like
you feel
hide the
me?
wife, hide the
Last time I
kids.
seen you, bro, last time I seen you, you got hit with a 15 piece of a biscuit. I got extra lemon pepper for you. Run that
Boy,
bitch. Run that bitch.
I'm about to double fry you, make it nice and crispy for you. Like
You hear, bro?
she, she one of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, I knew she was a problem. I knew she was a problem when she walked into one of the when she fought one of the members of the Third Eye.
Her
Hit
mana
that nigga,
skin.
bro. That monozone, bro. I knew she was a problem when she was standing there, and all 5 of them elves looked at her, and they was like, "Oh yeah, this finna be easy." She looked at them and said, "Come prove it."
Cocky as hell, bro. I'm
She
like,
said the elves was like, "Oh yeah, she weak. This finna be easy. Come prove it." And
the
proceeded to
dog,
put belt to ass on all 5 of them.
bro. I tell you,
Trust,
bro.
if she was still at full power, she would have won that. Cause I feel like one more monozone would have took their ass out. Nigga, monozone sound like domain expansion to me.
For her, definitely, bro. She down that
Nigga,
shit, bro. It's like it's only a matter of time.
she hit that monozone. Kalios Brachium. Purgatory. Mink, 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 mink. Oh, I'm like, God
I'm just like,
damn.
bro. It's like just hearing her say that shit, bro. It's like it's pretty much over with. Don't let her. Don't like even when they stronger and they make it through. Don't let her say it a second time
Boy.
because you're
Matter of fact,
cooked.
no. Matter of fact, no. This is even crazier. I knew she was a problem when old boy copied Asta's anti magic,
And it didn't stop her.
and bro swung that motherfucker. She had no idea if he could actually copy the anti magic.
Right.
Grabbed the motherfucking blade with her bare hand and said, "This is a pale imitation to the real thing." Snap the motherfucking blade in half, hit that nigga with the absolute meanest. Nigga, that right hook came from hell.
Bro said Shoryuken.
Bro,
I'm just like, oh
you feel
no.
me? I've only seen 3. It's 3 fights where I've seen a right hook come from the pits of Tartarus like that, and that was one of them.
I
You
know.
understand me? From the pits of purgatory. Boom! I said, damn. How the
And meant
fuck he
every
survived?
piece of it.
Bro, and the follow through was abysmal. Not only did she cock that bitch back from hell, the follow through,
Sent them
nigga,
to hell, bro. I'm like, bro.
sent them straight back, nigga. You know the follow through was crazy. The motherfucking cake was swish swashing the whole fucking place, bro. She hit the shit out that nigga,
I'm gonna hit you with my fan's about to do a whole 360. I'm about to come from hell and
bro.
take you back there.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie though. The second punch like that, motherfucking. We was talking about the other day with motherfucking the other episode. I think it was episode 2. Windbreaker. When the
Mm.
old boy cocked that motherfucker back in the middle of that street and
I'm just
said,
like,
"Bitch, book up." I said, "Damn."
left you speechless. I'm like, nah. But real talk, as much as I like to talk about how good everybody is, I gotta give people the downside of things.
Talk to me.
How you pronounce his name? Ghost?
I already know.
Strong, but a
I already know.
weird buddy, bro. I ain't gonna lie
I
to you.
already know, bro. You ain't got to explain it. We got minors that watch this. You ain't got to explain it, bro.
Talk about a little, and I know, bro. The funny part is, a little sister, well, a sister complex is a
A
whole
little sister
anime world.
complex.
Hold on, hear me out though. It's a whole anime world. I done seen clips of like, oh, watch this anime, bro has a sister fetish. Don't none of that compare to my mind what this man does. I'm not mad at it because that's your flesh and blood, but honestly, you're a little obsessive, and it's a little
A
weird.
little. A little.
Right.
I ain't never seen somebody look at his little sister picture and start bleeding out his nose.
Facts. Every anime I done seen, a nosebleed relates to adult
Seeing
activities
a,
that you want to partake
you feel
in.
me? Seeing a bad bitch. Seeing the
Boy,
baddest.
some
You
tickle
feel me?
bitties. You feel me? I'm just
Some
like,
some some
why's
some
your
utterly
nose
ridiculous.
bleeding?
Nigga, you getting turned on to your sister?
But I will say,
That's weird.
yes, very much. I'm not discrediting that at all. But the fact that his sister makes this man feel like he can take the world on, it's hit and miss. Because again,
Yes.
let his sister be in danger. Bro went from Clark Kent to Superman. I can do everything.
Yeah. A weird ass one, but yeah. Yeah. You feel me? Superman with the pink kryptonite, bro. I don't know. There's this. I don't know, bro.
When they
Ghost
was
shit is weird to me.
when they was in the cave with the nun and what was
The
Shorty name?
same person that trained at Fuegoleon, by the way.
You said what?
I said the nun was the same person that trained Fuegoleon, by the way.
Facts. But like the fact that like all he wanted to do was get his sister out the way. She said along the lines of, I'm not gonna love you or show you affection if you don't get back in there and help them. He was hell bent on not going back. He said, I just want my sister out of here. That's all I care about. But she made it known. He made the mountains move.
He did.
Bro,
That he did.
I
That
think
he
I'm pretty
did.
sure like he got a
Can't
new
lie. That
spell
he
out of
did.
it. But like, can you be it's creepy. I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely creepy. Cause you shouldn't be fond of your little sister like that. But
You hear me?
if that's your power source, protecting what's most important to you, anybody can relate to that. So I can applaud that because if his sister's in danger, bro's a demon.
But just a little.
A little weird, bro. A little too much. Back it off a bit, G.
Just a little. You feel me? Just a little bit. Just a little.
All right.
Just
Now
a
while we
little.
talking about weird, this moment, the minute I seen this moment, I knew I was gonna bring it up on this podcast because it made no sense to me once I paid attention to everything around me, and even in later episodes, it always made me think about it. So the buddy Finral, right? I think that's his name. The one that used the special magic and
Finra.
Finral, and he could teleport. Now, the piece of his power is he can only produce portals where he's been, right? Do you
I
remember
mean, that
that?
makes sense.
It does. But hold it just a second. Do you remember the part where they were all in the Black Bulls hideout and it was doing like a little eating contest? And Finral was like, his food was disappearing, but it was going into what's the name? Stomach. How you do that?
Yeah.
How you do that? What you trying to tell me, G?
He said, "How you do that?"
Now,
He said, "Explain yourself." Meow.
I need a book about it, bro, because I promise you, he done made it very clear. He can't make portals appear unless he's been in them places.
So how you
Another
gonna push it? How you gonna move food into somebody's stomach, bro? Unless you've been in that stomach before.
another man's insides. Another man's insides.
Man, that's
They
so
they
goofy
snuck
and
that in there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know
they
who
should have.
caught that or who mind it stayed into. They snuck that in there because bro, Playboy. He really a dog. He really a hoe. But like
Really? Ain't the word for it. Slut.
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 But that one action made him questionable. Because
Really question.
how, Sway?
Nigga, you
You
asking
you
me the
you got the
wrong
power
question.
to put these portals anywhere you've been, but you able to put food in another man's stomach. I need an explanation, low key. And they did it so smooth, so subtle. Like bro was doing it and Yami snapped at him, and you wouldn't have known about it if Yami didn't snap at him. Talking about some
You
stop cheating. They didn't even have to do it like that. Bro could have sent his food to the Clover Kingdom's doorstep, but it's in
or
bro's
put it in
stomach.
Charmy's stomach.
That would have been a little, you feel me?
Or put it in Charmy's stomach. Cause Charmy be eating.
Trying to be smacking. But nah, realistically, I ain't gonna lie, even though it was bro's stomach, anybody's stomach would have made me question that scene. Because
That's
at the
true.
end of the day, you can only make these portals appear places you've been. And at least in my perspective of it, bro is a wannabe ladies man. Bro is the Brock from Pokemon of Black Clover. He will shoot his shot and get turned down every time, but will never give
I
up.
don't know now. It's a couple shorties that slid.
That was after he tried to find himself though for his future wife. That don't count. He trying to be holy about life now. When he
No,
was
he
a
ain't.
dog, he ain't getting no type of bone. I'm like, it is what
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
he said when he was a dog, he didn't get no bones.
But that's a play on life though, because what happens when you single, don't nothing happen. When you get into something serious, they come out the woodworks. I like that. I just thought about that. That's crazy how they make that real life connection.
You feel me? Like I can't like agree to it. You feel me? So like
What
you
they
I
say,
can't agree to it.
if you know, you know.
Facts, you feel me? I can't fully agree to it because you feel me. But if the missus ain't watching this audio, like if the missus ain't watching the YouTube and she listen to the audio,
But
yeah,
nah, so like that one scene was like my biggest like that was the first thing that made me remember type things like I gotta talk about this. And it's like because it don't make sense. How you do that, bro? You gotta explain yourself, really. But
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, all in all, I liked it. Uh I'm definitely waiting on season 2.
Definitely.
I would never read the manga, but just based off the anime thus far, but how it started as Asta versus Yuno to become the Wizard King. Yuno ain't got no chance. It's gonna be Asta if it was just my opinion, all honesty. The people that like don't like Yuno, I get it, but I don't get it because again, he still came from nothing. Even though he found out he was something, it's like you went from a nobody to the prince of the Spade Kingdom. But
The Devil's Triad.
boy, I will say though, I think I was like halfway through when I realized that it was the Clover, Diamond, Heart, and Spade. I was like, y'all just a deck of cards. I was like, that's tough. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm just like, and when you think about it a little bit, each what am I thinking? Because technically they'd be a book. Each book has a king or a queen, which would be your leader. Then you got the person up under them, which would be your queen, and then everybody else just fall in line, power wise. It makes sense. But what I don't get is how they talk about themselves as their own nation when they're on the same continent. Like in the movie, I forgot his name, but the former, it started with C. The former Wizard King who really started it all, how he was gonna throw all the power into the main vein and cause utter destruction through the Clover Kingdom. They're all on the same continent. Some of them was talking about going hiding in the Heart Kingdom. I'm like, this is a ground based attack. You don't think it's gonna spread over there too?
you hear me?
Like, I understand it's like the Clover Kingdom, you want to wipe this all out, but y'all are on the same big island. Y'all are like Australia in the grand scheme of things. That's what, like, when they did the big old map, that's what I thought about Australia, split into 4 sections. Y'all all done folk. Y'all about to be cooked. Well done.
And
But
you said all y'all done for.
it's like it's centered around the Clover Kingdom, but in all actuality, this is a ground-based attack that will keep going until it has nowhere else to go.
Shit.
But like I said,
Shit.
I'm here for it. Asta, future Wizard King. I don't care what no one else say. He deserved it the most.
Oscar, the future Wizard King.
Julius, at the end of the movie, Darner told him when he got the new sword that you're pretty much it. Like, it don't get no more clear than that. Like, if they didn't make this man Wizard King, that whole ending of the movie didn't make sense at all.
Well, to be fair, the movie isn't canon, so
I don't care. I'm anime around here. It don't matter. You told me it is what it is. So I expect it to be it is what it is.
it is what it is, big dog. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Like, I know
I ain't write
I
this.
know the manga be different sometimes and all that. I'm not reading the manga. I'm watching the anime. So make
He
it make
said,
sense for
I
me.
don't want to. He said, I'm not trying to imagine my fights.
Not at all. Y'all done already told me this man gonna be the Wizard King in one way or the other. If he don't become the Wizard King, y'all lied to me.
I mean, well, first they got to go save Yami, and then we could talk about being a
Man,
Wizard
they gonna
King.
do that no problem. There's gonna be like
Okay, then.
10 episodes worth of fighting to get him back.
10. It's going to be at least
Hold on.
15.
10 episodes to get Yami back. 5 episodes to get Vengeance back, because they're together. And then another 5 episodes to defeat the Spade Kingdom. So we 20 episodes in. It is what it is.
That shit going to take up a whole season.
Right. You can't have Asta putting in work, I hate to say it, without Yami there coaching that man on to put in some extra work.
Nah, yes, you can, bro.
I don't know. All
Hey, you seen that man? You seen that man fighting that op from the motherfucking? I think it was the Spade. No, from the Heart Kingdom. You seen that motherfucker fighting that op in the Heart Kingdom over there in the woods?
I give you that one, but that's like his only big fight. I don't even know if I call it a big fight where Yami wasn't in his corner saying push past your limits. Like
When he fought the despair dude for the first time. No, Yami was in his corner.
even when he fought like the devil, if Yami didn't come through with his attack, Asta wouldn't have landed his last attack, which would have ended everything.
That is also true.
But I do feel like it go hand in hand because Yami's the one that said, I'm gonna give you your shot. So I respect it. But at the same time, I don't feel like even when he fought in the movie, The Wizard King, they saved Yami first. So you feel me? It's like Asta ain't got his big one when Yami wasn't in his corner in some type of way. I'm not gonna say it's like all the way, but like Yami ain't been out the picture for Asta to get his big one. He been fighting somebody somehow, assisting some type of bumper assist, like he been there. But as your captain, I respect it. But give my man a solo dub. like, cause can't take down the people Asta done took down. And it's very evident. But Yuno's always right there. And it makes sense because they're supposed to be going back and forth to become the Wizard King. That makes sense. As strong as
To a
Yuno
certain degree.
is, to a certain degree, yeah. As strong as Yuno is, he ain't got no dubs like Asta got.
What you mean? I mean,
If I had, in my own words, if I had to put it in like how I feel about it, Yami and help weaken the opponent. Asta delivers the final blow.
I mean, that's also true, but at the same time, when they was in that cave fighting the elves, that man said, Asta, I'm gonna be the Wizard King. He said, what? Let's get active, little baby. Let's get active, little baby.
You said what?
Eh, when they was in the cave fighting the elves, bro, ain't weak at nothing. Asta he just that nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Nah,
Asta is
that's
just
what I
that nigga.
said. Just like Yami, I don't feel like Asta could push past himself if it wasn't for because came out well before hitting with his spirit powers. Well before like I feel like Asta got like on that level, and it was like, all right, now you got to catch up to me. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you reverse the roles, I don't think putting in the same work as Asta.
Well, because all of all his life had magic.
Right,
Asta only had himself. See what I'm saying?
right.
Asta didn't have any magic. So he had to get buff, big, and strong in order to keep up with You see what I'm saying? Over here flying and all kind of shit. What Asta got? This nigga is like 5'11", if that.
Speaking on that flying stuff real quick, not to cut you off, I do like how when they was doing the entrance exam, pretty much everyone had their broom. Asa couldn't do it, but now bro surfing around on his sword, badass.
Bro, like, this motherfucker over here swag surfing. Like,
You got a broom and your other items that they turn into, because like Magnet, he got his rod. Um,
which is
oh,
weird as shit, by
it
the way.
is, but it's him. That's what I feel like. Like he done mastered it himself till he can put it in his own image. Because what's the bro name? I forgot his name, but Mr. Haha. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know who I'm talking about. His ride crazy too.
He said, Mr. Ha.
Straight forget his name, but anybody that watched this gonna know. When I say haha, they gonna instantly know who I'm talking about.
That's Seke.
Seke, you right. Yes, sir. Seke ride is weird too. But it's like
Seke power set is weird, bro.
it is. It's like how you ain't did nothing. But you top tier.
Bro, because
The
he
right
saved
place
that
at the
punk
right
ass
time.
nigga King Clover.
The right place at the right time. Do you feel me?
Bro, facts. Because he saved that pussy ass nigga King Clover,
Oh,
bro.
accident.
Oh,
He was running
he was
away.
trying to run away. He was trying to run away.
Bro got promoted to the highest rank under captain out of pure spite.
And they looked at that man and was like, okay,
Hey, I don't
we
think I done
gonna
seen that
beat
man
your ass.
since. I ain't gonna lie. Overthrow the king. Get that Mr. Clover out of there, bro. They like they said, all they need is the Wizard King. Why are there two kings? I don't know. Don't nobody like that man anyway.
King Clover, he'd be tripping. But at the same time, though, he acts how I would expect somebody who's been raised in the
Yep.
royal palace to act.
They be talking about a silver spoon, bro. Had a golden spoon in his mouth.
Platinum, diamond rivets.
Talking about some. It is what it is. I'm here.
That nigga had his name engraved in the spoon, bro. Like, you ain't hearing me.
Bro, the spoon had a name before he had a name coming out the womb. They
You
said, yup,
hear
this you.
me? You hear me? That spoon went from generation to generation. Then he was King Clover the 34th.
You don't
That
even,
shit went through 30 other people before it came to you.
man. Well, you want to be a snob just like the rest of them.
Now you want to be a straight dickhead. And you wonder why don't nobody like your bitch ass.
Bro, even Seki don't really like him. He tolerate him.
Huh?
I said, even
Who?
Seki,
Seke?
yeah. Bro don't
Yeah.
like him for real. He tolerates him.
You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie though. The one thing that I understand, like the one thing I can appreciate about King Clover is that every time you see him, he got a bitch on his arm.
You the king, you should.
No, I'm saying like that's the one thing I was like, my nigga. Every time you seen him, bro had a bro had a girl with him. Bro had a bitch on his arm. Like the one episode where the elves was trying to take over the kingdom. You paying the King Clover, he got 3 bitches in the bed with him. Like, I agree with you. I'm with that. You still a pussy ass nigga, but I'm with that.
Definitely. Cause I ain't gonna lie.
What's the boy?
I'm like, bro, you a king, but we know who the real one is.
You hear me? The Wizard King fought licked. Lost in the
Facts.
process, but he was going circles around Lake.
I ain't gonna lie.
King Clover in that same situation, King Clover would have died.
I ain't gonna lie. When Julius got killed by Lick, almost lost
You
it,
shed
bro.
a tear.
Almost
Shed a
lost it, bro.
tear. I did. Bro, when I tell you I was watching that and I seen Lick stab him, I said, damn.
That's how it is.
I said, word.
Then I caught a real one.
I'm finna say, bro, they ain't got nobody strong enough to fight this nigga right now.
But you know
You
what's
feel
crazy?
me?
You know what's crazy? And again, that's why I
What's up?
said ain't nobody really better as on the level of Asta. Because for him to be the one to take Lick down, kinda, is hilarious. But at the
Bro,
same
let's be
time,
honest here. let's be honest here. If Marilionna was in the capital, she would have took that man out.
Bro, this wouldn't even have got it this far in the capital.
You hear me?
Like,
She'd have been like, "Oh, word." So you don't want to attack in the city? Callios Brachio.
hey,
Callios
I'm
Brachio.
gonna get that pronunciation under my rep, bro. And I'm just gonna start saying it out of nowhere, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, you gonna be at the party, you gonna hear Callios Brachium. Hey, yo, Wes, delete that, bro. Go grab him. He finna go swing on somebody.
Go swing, bro. Ain't gonna lie, is that spell right there, and then Noel's spell, which I really just had on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. Sea
Sea
Dragon's
Dragon's
Roar.
roar.
It's like when she said, it's almost like a ick, but it's like we know it mean business,
You feel me?
and it's like
That motherfucker done caught a few bodies.
a few. Nah, in the movie, I will give credit where credit is due. Forgot bro name. Let me think about it. Um,
Which one?
the sister dude.
Of Noel's family?
No. The one with the sister complex.
Oh, Ghost.
Ghost. Bro's a savage with his powers. In the movie, where he was like, Noelle got her power back, and he said, "Look at me," and she had like 4 or 5 different Sea Dragon roars going at bro at one time, and they made it like this ultra attack. I was here for it. I said, if only that was only a consistent thing. Like, yo, Sea Dragon should be that strong. Like, it's
I
strong.
mean, it was.
It's
It
strong.
was when she needed that motherfucker to be. You hear me?
Or she
When
got her
Asta
power.
protected her, when Asta protected her in Atlantis, she was like, "It's my turn." Moved him out the way, hit him with a sea dragons through that motherfucker, bro. She said, "What?" But
But
see, the one thing about Noelle, it's one thing about Noelle that I dislike about her, but it's the main reason why I like her. I hate the fact, right? She's a royal, and you know, with royal blood comes power. Uh, that's the reason why I love Vegeta so much, but that's a different conversation. With royal blood comes power in this show. So with her being so powerful, you bring it more to the table.
yep.
Right. But in return, you bringing more to the table. You got to handle that power with precision. When she bought that wand, she was locking in. She was training with that shit every day, trying to make sure that shit kind of made sense to her. You know what I'm saying? She was making sure that she could control her power because when she needed to, she had to. That's why when Yami was talking to her when they was trying to go to Atlantis in the first place, she was like, "I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it." And he was like, "Then who is?"
Facts.
And she said, "You know what? You right," and got to work.
I ain't gonna
You feel
lie.
me? Asta told her, Asta looked her in the eye and was like, "Look, I got your back. We all here for you. Don't let that royal shit fool you. We here. So if you need to let loose, to let loose, to let loose, to let loose, do what you got to do." And she said, "Heard," and got to work.
But I ain't gonna
Her
lie.
brother acknowledged her. Her
For
brother
sure.
acknowledged her. Told her, hey, I did this because I wanted to keep you safe." Acknowledged that and got to work.
That's why I said
Found the demon that killed her mama and said, "You know what? She got up close and personal, hit her with the I'm in your face, sea dragons."
she's still business. I ain't gonna lie to you. She not
Nigga,
done.
Asta told her. Asta told her don't die, and she proceeded to do some shit that would have got her ass slaughtered.
And fam, she's sliding.
Bro, I'm telling you,
And that, like,
Noelle, she was a regular royal. She joined the Black Bulls and became a crash out. Nigga, she didn't give a fuck.
she didn't join them. She was forced in there. Because again,
Oh,
had
I
she
know.
had it her
I
way,
know. She
she'd have
was
been next
put
to her
there.
brother.
And they put her there. If she would have been in a Silver Eagle, she would have not have been who she was, nigga. She joined the Black Bulls and became a menace to society.
Yes, sir. But no, that's
You
why I
feel
said,
me?
like, that's why I said if it was like, I like Nozel because as snobby as he was, he had his reasons. And like once you hear
Oh,
those reasons,
well, shit. It's been another episode of, damn. Well, it is midnight. It's been another episode of That Kind of Makes Sense podcast where we talk about shit that kind of makes sense. That's the one thing about technology. You never know when it's gonna fail, but it's been me. It's been your homie J Dog. Y'all have a good night. Be safe, be good, whatever that means to you.